What up guys, it's Tops, and I'm back with another one of those life story videos, I guess you could say. So I know the past two that I did were within the past couple of years, and now this one really dates back. This was actually about 11 years ago, I would say. So little Tops Let's Plays at the time, long before I was even known as that by anyone. I was about like 6 years old, and I got a game from my cousin. Like, he finished playing it, so he's like, here, take this. So I got this game, and it was a couple years old at the time. Now this game was SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom, the first game I ever Let's Played here on YouTube. Now this game was probably the most influential game in my childhood. Like, I played it so much. I remember when I was little, even though I was a couple years old at the time, like, I didn't really care. I played the SpongeBob movie game, and since the game was so similar and I loved the movie game, being like 5-6 years old, I thought it was like the coolest thing ever, because Battle for Bikini Bottom was just so much bigger. Like, even though it came out first, like, the worlds are just so much larger. There was so much more to do in it. Just a longer game too, and more characters. It was just really great, honestly. That game was just such a good game for my childhood, and I just have so many memories of just playing that game all the time, and I just grew to love it so much, especially since back then SpongeBob was like the show I watched more than anything else. Like, I also watched, like, you know, Jimmy Neutron and the Fairly Odd Parents, all those good 2000 shows, but SpongeBob, that definitely stands out as the one that I watched definitely way more than anything else. Probably more than I should have. I had seen like every episode multiple times, so I was such a big fan of it, and that game was just so good. I had it on the original Xbox actually, because back then I didn't have a GameCube or a PlayStation 2. Now I do have a GameCube, but I guess that's not really relevant to this story. But anyway, yeah, I just played it throughout the years, like up until like I was like 11 or so. Even I'd go back to it from time to time just to play it again, and I tried to get like everything completely 100%, which I don't think I ever did get. I think I got 98 out of the 100 golden spatulas, just because those Patrick Stocks missions, those were pretty hard. Eventually it was hard to find them all. But yeah, I just love the game so much, so then when I started a YouTube channel and I got a capture card so I could start making Let's Plays, I decided that that would be the first game I played, even though my voice sounded really high-pitched. You know, I was 14 when I recorded that, so it was still like something that I could say was precious from my childhood, playing it like when I was 6 years old. But yeah guys, I guess this was kind of like a shorter one. There's not really that much more to the story. I just wanted to get across like how amazing this game was, and why I wanted to do it as my first Let's Play, and why I may even go back to it at some point here on YouTube. I'm actually considering redoing that series, since my voice, I was such a squeaker back then. It's annoying for even me to like go back and watch it. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, it really helps out. Thank you guys so much for the support. This is Tops, and I'm out.